All right, Libra, we are going to do a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on relationship and romantic love. So, this is going to be about you and whoever is on your mind, whether you're in a relationship with the person or you're not in a relationship with the person. It's going to be between you and whoever is on your mind. So, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is Libra's overall energy? How are they feeling romantically? How are they feeling about the person that's on their mind? How are they feeling? So, what we have coming out here is the Justice, the Emperor, and the Four of Swords. So you may be in separation or going through a divorce. We have Libra energy, which is the Justice card. Emperor is typically Aries energy. And with the Four of Swords, that's like not really, that's resting, taking a break, meditation, pause. So you're kind of in an energy of I need to kind of get some rest to rebalance. Focusing on yourself here with the Emperor energy, kind of taking charge and taking control of a situation and really focusing on yourself. Maybe you feel like you're needing time for rest and just kind of a break. You may actually want a break from someone. The person that Libra is thinking about, how does this person feel about Libra? How does this individual feel about Libra? How does this person feel about Libra, please? So we have the Hanged Man in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, I'm getting a separation, Libra. I'm getting some type of a divorce. Possibly there was betrayal with the Hanged Man, but it doesn't always have to be that. It could just be like a letting go, a pause, a surrender, and a connection. And I'm feeling like you may feel like you need to kind of get I feel like you're the one that kind of wants your space, or you just feel like something possibly just wasn't fair and balanced. And so you're kind of taking your power back, taking control back. There may have been some type of lack of stability when it came to a connection. I feel like this has a lot to do. It's just like a disharmony, possibly in the home. But I'm getting even if it was not a divorce, it's a separation of a relationship that was probably either live in marriage, or it was a long term relationship, or it was a relationship. And I feel like there's some type of a disconnect here. What is the energy of the connection between Libra and this person? So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. What is the energy of the connection between Libra and this person? This could be the one. So I'm just not getting that in the cards. It's like I feel, even if there is romantic feelings, I feel like there's a lack of harmony here. Four of Swords, there's no talking. The Four of Wands in reverse, so that's a disruption in the family that's not feeling at home. The Hanged Man is often someone who kind of like, it's like disappears. It's like I'm out, not seeing your point of view, not seeing your perspective, not wanting to see someone else's perspective. There's also an energy here too with the Hanged Man and the Emperor that I'm feeling that's kind of very I don't want to say superior, but it's like someone just doesn't think that the other person's feelings are valid. Like they just don't care to hear what the other person has to say. They're too stubborn and caught up in what they think they know is true. So they're not seeing things from another perspective, not hearing your side of the story. It's a little bit unfair. It's almost like a condescending energy. It could be you, it could be them. I don't know, but I'm just picking up what I'm feeling here. So even if there are romantic feelings, or this could be the one, there's still an energy here of someone who's not giving to this connection because they're unable to see something. They're unable to see a different side of the story, or they're not able to see the potential. Let's go through the signs and see how each of the signs are feeling about Libra. You may be very well balanced here, Libra, while someone else is maybe not very steady and not very balanced. Just like in their points of view, they don't have a very balanced way of looking at things, or they may not even be very stable within themselves, or like they may not, or even like with their home finances. I'm not getting a lot of finances here, but like I feel like you're in charge of your energy. Like you are at rest, you're at peace, even though you may possibly be missing this person, or you're trying to get away from this person. But I also feel like this energy is a little bit more upside down. So, how do the signs feel about Libra? Starting with Aries, please. How do the signs feel about Libra? How does Aries feel about Libra? How does Aries feel about Libra? We have pushing buttons. It says, I do things to trigger you. It's the only way I know that you care. So, with the triggering and pushing buttons, so this can also be a very argumentative energy, and this what could have led to this Four of Swords here and this Four of Wands. So some type of separation, because there could have been a misunderstanding too. So someone could have had feelings, or they do have feelings, and it's like, I want to know how you feel. I want to see how you react to certain things, and then it could have been taken too far, or maybe the other person took it to, was offended by something. So it was like misunderstandings, arguments, and pushing buttons, doing things to push a person's button to see how they would react or how they would care. I mean, that's kind of being insecure within oneself. How does Taurus feel about Libra? How does Taurus feel about Libra? We have haunted. It says, I'm haunted by my decisions and the memories we made together. How does Gemini feel about Libra? How does Gemini feel? We have divine union. It says, you left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. How does Cancer feel about Libra? We have partying. It says, I've been partying with my friends to avoid being at home alone. So I can kind of see that here with the Four of Wands. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this may be a person who's kind of just out there. There's kind of a lack of stability, emotional stability within that person. So it kind of interferes with relationships and home life. And if you guys are separating from this person, or you have been separated, partying or seeing other people or just doing other things to not feel lonely is what's working for them. How does Leo feel? How does Leo feel about Libra? How does Leo feel about Libra? All right, we have only you. It says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. How does Virgo feel about Libra? How does Virgo feel about Libra? We have strategizing. It says, I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. If you're dealing with another Libra, how does that Libra feel about Libra watching? Angry. It says, I'm angry at myself and sometimes even you for how things turned out. And how does Scorpio feel about Libra? How does Scorpio feel? Control. I'm trying to control the situation to avoid it having control me. I'm definitely feeling control issues here with the Emperor and the two fours. I'm getting a lot of control issues. And it's like, and it doesn't have to be necessarily that you two were like bumping heads in the relationship, but what I am feeling is like an energy of I'm trying to, just like what this card said, I'm trying to control my feelings. I'm trying to control my actions, my reactions. I don't want to be the first one to reach out. I don't want to be the one to feel rejected or being embarrassed. So it's different types of ways of trying to control. And it's very similar to this pushing buttons cards as well with the Aries card, Emperor. It's staying trying to keep control of the situation, the control of the dynamics of the relationship, but not doing it in a very positive way. Doing it in a way that causes arguments and fights and upset feelings, and then regretting that later on. How does Sagittarius feel about Libra? Regret. So I regret walking away. I wish I knew then what I know now. How does Capricorn feel about Libra? It says worth waiting for. You may not have met a Capricorn yet, or they feel like you're worth waiting on if you're not together. How does Aquarius feel about Libra? How does Aquarius feel about Libra? Reconciliation. So it says, I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. So I do feel like an Aquarius wants to reunite. And how does Pisces feel about Libra, please? How does Pisces feel about Libra? Says they will call. So if you're dealing with the Pisces, they looks like they will be reaching out. All right, Libra. So what I'm seeing pretty much here is there could have been a situation here where it could have possibly been a romantic relationship that could have developed, or this could have, where, like it says here, this could have been the one. There's possibly romantic feelings here, but I feel like this energy on this side is like, if like with Cancer type energy, it's like this person is not really stable emotionally. So there's a lack of a foundation here. There's also with some of you, like with Scorpio and Aries type energies, where there's some type of or even possibly another Libra. There's some type of energy here of needing to control the situation. So both of you may be coming from a place of trying to control the dynamics of the connection instead of allowing something to flow easily and flow and just kind of flirt and get to know each other. There's an energy here of either you, them, or both of you where there's too much control, trying to control the way they want the connection to be. The Emperor can talk about something being very rigid, being too rigid, being too strict, being too caught up in rules. That could cause someone to want to like abandon ship. This card here, when I see it in reverse, it always reminds me of like abandoned ship type of an energy, like someone who just kind of like dips out at the first sign of any type of conflict or controversy, not really sticking around. Let's get a card for the energy of the connection here. Tell me about romantic feelings, and this could be the one for Libra and this energy. Temperance. So with temperance, this is So Sagittarius energy here with regret, which we have regret in the position for Sagittarius, but Sagittarius talks about compromise, moderation, being able to blend two different things and make a third thing, right? So possibly not being able to blend different cultures or different races, different religions, possibly not being able to blend families, or possibly not being able to compromise when it just comes to communication styles, or not being able to agree on whatever some argument was about, like with pushing buttons or trying to control the narrative, trying to control the relationship and how it flows. With temperance, it's like mixing oil and water, right? Oil and vinegar. There was some type of a lack of coming together. Although I do feel like you both actually were into each other or liked each other, it's like something, there was just too many mind games, control, stubbornness, sternness, not really going with the flow. And so it feels like it kind of crumbled. Messages for Libra, please. Or that's what's happening, because there's a lack of harmony, there's disharmony. And I feel like you, Libra, may be coming across really, really strict, like very controlling of your emotions, and very kind of cold towards this individual. Maybe you feel there's reason for it, but definitely I feel like a coldness, a strictness, and a rigidness coming from this side, which I'm reading as your side. Messages for Libra, please. Memories. It says, embrace the beautiful memories, but don't spend too long holding on to them. Stay present and enjoy where you are in life. You may feel like you've had to, if you've gone through too much drama with this person and you just couldn't make things work with the Temperance card, even though there was a romantic feelings and a connection, you may have just felt like you needed to take your power back. And by closing down and by becoming rigid and just by shutting down here with this Four of Swords, that may be how you are able to take your power back, rather than stay stuck in memories and you know sadness and stuff like that. What action will this person take towards Libra? What action will they take towards Libra? I almost feel like someone may have moved out. Someone may have moved out of the house. But I'm just getting an energy of someone who there was definitely a breakup. The Tower. So yeah, the crumbling of there could have been a lack of foundation, or someone actually moved out. Aquarius, Capricorn. Well, Aquarius could be Capricorn too. We also have the High Priestess, Aries type energy. Definitely feel like there was some type of a fallout. What is this High Priestess? What is this High Priestess? So this could be Pisces energy. It could be Libra energy. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. Six of Cups. I don't know if some of you, possibly this person may have gone back to like a past connection here because they were feeling lonely and left out. And so they may have gone back to someone in their past with the Six of Cups. But I still feel like there's memories here, but I'm also getting like not talking about what my feelings are, not talking about not sharing. There's no, I don't see talking between the two of you. Four of Swords on your side, High Priestess doesn't say a word. So I don't see any type of conversation here. Even though it seems like this could be the one, and I feel like there's romantic feelings, but there's a lack of compromise and cooperation. For some of you, you may be really, really shocked, and this person ends up coming back because the Tower fell out as an action towards you. So someone that you have, I'm getting that you haven't spoken to this person in quite some time. So you may have a resurgence of this past person coming back into the picture. And so there could be an opportunity, and this could be the one in romantic feelings, to compromise here with the Temperance card and make something work. Let's get some additional messages or advice for Libra. I think you'd be surprised too to know how upset I feel like this person actually is. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some type of phone call. I think you'd be surprised to know that this person actually really does care, because there is feelings. So 3 of fire, abundance, things looking good, have patience and make long-term plans. 3 of fire is also like taking action after making a decision here. You may be weighing something in this justice card, but it does talk about expansion, abundance, planning, making long-term plans, as it said. So go ahead and think of a question, Libra, and we'll pull an answer card for Libra. What is the answer to Libra's question, please? What is the answer to Libra's question? And we have be assertive. All right, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you all stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.